Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Millennium's Ring versus Focused, and this is going to be top 8 of a Colosseum tournament match. And if you want to go ahead and join the Colosseum and play in any future tournaments, I'll leave a link to it down below at the top of the description. And we have Phyrexial, Ash Blossom, Sting, Ketu, and Phimena. They have Azuna, Jolkul, Funk Doc, Chaotic Elements, and Fua. Okay, 46 versus 40, and they're playing K9 RB. Okay, versus Dracotail, activate Ketu, grab out Lucius from the deck to the hand, and then they drop Fua on res, which I'm not too sure why you would drop Fua on res there. I guess maybe to bluff that you also have Droll and Lockbird, because if you have Droll, maybe you drop Fua here. If the opponent ashes it, now you can chain Droll and Lockbird, so that way the Lucius they just searched is unable to search because they'll be under Droll, but you wanted to prioritize Fua over Droll because you wanted the draws. I said, thinking 1 second if they wanted to try to Azuna in a Ripper to be able to beat Phimena, but they said, I won't do that. Now they go normal out Lucius effect goes search, and then now we'll go ahead, grab out Malulu from the deck to the hand. Okay. Now activate Phimena effect, go ahead, fuse off. So now fusing off Lucius from field plus Malulu from hand to bring out the Secretarian Dragon. Malulu 1, Lucius 2. Rahu can always bring out Artharion, but Rahu can also only bring out Dracotail, so if you want to make something like Secretarion, you have to do it early. So we're going to set Rahu plus Flame, and then checking out the graveyard. We can see, we have 1 dragon in it, so we could try to summon back out Malulu with that. We're going to go activate Rahu, use Phyrexial from hand plus Urgula from deck. Yeah, no, this makes a lot more sense, because I was starting to think, why would we not have fused off Phyrexial if this is the game plan? Because this just gets you +1 in cards working with Secretarion. And then it's well, I guess maybe the reason why you didn't is because we go Rahu next. But I'm also interested to see how they play this because it's not like we have that many dragons in our graveyard right now. So we're going to summon Arthaline, Chainlink 1 on Ash Blossom, Urgula, Chainlink 2, go ahead, set Horn from deck, and then we get to add back Ash Blossom. We have Urgula that can grab back Phimena, and then that's good. Then we have Secretarion that's able to go ahead, target the Malulu Phyrexial, and then I was going to say, do we even target that though? I don't think we're actually going to summon Phyrexial, yeah. I don't think we're summoning Phyrexial there. And then set Sting, and then end of main. Now they go activate Azuna effect, special summon out, and then Azuna effect to go ahead dump Lupus effect, special summon itself out, and then end phase is fine. And then, yeah, once we make it to end phase, activate Lupus effect to go ahead XYZ, bringing out the Chronomaly, so sets up the monster negate there. Okay. They draw Chaotic Elements. Now we can just go battle phase, which will instantly force out Malulu. Because otherwise we have a very safe Zeus pilot, and that's just going to wipe out way too much. So on Malulu effect thinking, then they said okay, so use Malulu plus Phimena, because we knew every card that they had basically at this point, except for this 1 set card. So we could have Chronomaly negated that, but then we don't have a good Zeus pilot, so we're just going to let that go. But it's now it's we don't have Zeus anyways. Now we're going to go Arthaline 1 target Phimena, Malulu 2, Phimena 3. Yeah, that's going to just negate the Chronomaly anyways now. So they're going to go ahead, set Ketu, set Rahu, grab back the Phimena, and then activate Chaotic Element, chain the Dracotail Flame to go ahead, try to negate that. And they said okay, now put back Ketu, draw into Dracotail Pan. Okay, that's a solid draw. Activate Funk Doc now, and then thinking on Funk Doc, because that's trying to search, and then isn't it every time 1 leaves by card effect that you can summon from deck? Yeah, this is the one that's I like this one. This is a really solid card. But they activate it, try to go ahead, search, chain Ash Blossom, chain Chronomaly, any response? No. Just doing it to get the Lupus in graveyard, I assume there. And now activate the Lupus graveyard effect to special summon itself out. In response, chain Sting, banish Chaotic Elements plus Lupus, and then put back Flame, draw into Branded Fusion. Okay, just strong follow-up, pan to be able to fuse off, Branded Fusion, basically putting the opponent on end the game now, or set up a big end board while cracking the board, which is hard to do. Now game 2, we have Fallen in the Virtuous, Ghost Bell, Ash Blossom, Dracotail, Pan, Branded Fusion. They have Jolkul, Lupus, Noori, Nib, and Azuna. Okay, so go main phase, activate Jolkul. I'm not too sure what kind of combo they're going for on the RB deck. Summon out Jolkul, summon out Lupus, and then normal out Noori. Noori effect, bring out Jolkul from the deck. Now overlay Lupus plus Jolkul, playing around Joel and Lockbird, setting up a Ripper with Lupus. Jolkul, go ahead, grab out Lantern from the deck. Activate Ripper effect to search out the Azuna from the deck to the hand. And then activate Lantern to summon back out from graveyard. They said okay to that, doesn't try to bell it. Now we're going to go Lantern effect to search, grab out Case for K9, and then activate Case for K9 to go search, grab out Jolkul, and now we have Noori effect that can send Case for K9 to look at the hand, just to see what they have, make the Infinite Track to go search, the Ash Blossom it, and then thinking a second, because we know what they have, so we're just going to Ripper to negate that, grab out Scrap Recycler, okay, now make Platinum Gadget, and then activate Lupus effect, summon itself out, activate Azuna hand effect, summon itself out. Okay, overlay those to make the Chronomaly. Okay, activate Platinum Gadget, summon Scrap Recycler. Scrap Recycler effect, go ahead, dump the RB Lambda Cannon. Okay, and this card says if it's summoned, normal or special, target a RB monster in your graveyard except for a copy of itself, add it back to hand. While this card's linked to a RB link monster, you could pay 1200 to destroy this card, and if you do, look at the opponent's hand, then special summon one monster from it to their field, but negate its effects. Okay, so it doesn't have the graveyard effect I was expecting it to have there. Now we're going to go ahead and make Clockwork Knight. Clockwork Knight effect to go ahead, summon back out Scrap Recycler, Tribute Platinum Gadget, Scrap Recycler, dump Spell Canceller. Okay, so they're also just going for Spell Canceller. Same thing that the Crystron deck's doing right now with the K9 cards. Now make Barricade Blocker, Blocker plus Clockwork Knight into the RB. Okay, because it takes machines. Okay, yeah, that's fair, that's fair. So go ahead, summon out Brute Blues effect to go ahead and just once per turn during the main phase, search for a RB card. So we're going to grab out Funk Dock, and then activate Funk Dock to go ahead, search, grab out RB Operation Test, activate RB Operation Test to special summon back out from the graveyard. Okay. And then activate the effect, pay 1200, pop itself, special out Bell from their hand to their field, and now we get Funk Dock effect to go ahead, special summon out the Valcannon Rocket. Okay, pay 1000 life points, target up to 2 cards the opponent controls, destroy them. Also this card, and if you do, inflict damage. Okay. So we're going to summon that out. So sorry, stays on field. Okay, wait, what's the other effect of this card? Target any number of RB monsters you control, gain life points equal to their combined original attack, and if you do, return them to the hand extra deck. Then you can special summon one RB monster from your hand. Okay, so now we just overlay to make Imperial Princess summon back out. Oh, it's just a level 5. Okay, go for the Spell Canceller. And then, yeah, they just submit defeat. So now on to game number 3. We will go ahead and see Millenniums go first. Opening hands, we have Dracotail, Pan, Branded Fusion, Horn, Bell, Fallen of Albaz. They have Funk Dock, Next Phase, Azuna, Lambda Blade, and Chaotic Elements. So now go main phase, activate Branded Fusion, use Fallen of Albaz from hand, plus using Phyrexial from deck. New Chain Link Phyrexial effect, go ahead, set Rahu. Okay, activate Rahu, dump 5 mana from deck, Pan from hand, bring out Arthalion. New Chain Link 1 Arthalion on 5 mana, Pan 2, 5 mana 3. So now go ahead, set 2 from deck, and then pop Albion with the Pan, set Flame, Ketsu, grab back 5 mana. And then activate Ketsu to go search, grab out Lucius. We haven't normal summoned yet, so now we can go normal out Lucius. Lucius effect goes search, grab out Urgula from the deck to the hand, and then activate 5 mana to use Lucius plus Urgula to bring out the Secretarian Dragon. New Chain Link, Urgula 1, Lucius 2. So now we can go ahead, set Sting plus Ketsu from deck because we drew the horn. Urgula, grab back 5 mana. They said that's fine. We have Secretarian effect now to go ahead and summon back out. Okay, Secretarian, target Pan plus Phyrexial. Now I'm trying to think, do they even summon out the Phyrexial here? Because it's not like this is going to do a whole lot. It's just going to put extra names into rotation, which I don't think is bad, but I don't know if we actually need that. It might just be better to go for Pan. Like, you get one less name, but then you just get, like... But nah, they're deciding to go for this. Okay. Yeah, I don't think this is bad. Like, the Pan is a little bit better of an interruption, especially with 5 mana. But deciding to not go for it, just going for the extra names in hand and on board. That's fine. And now They're going to go end of main, activate Azuna to special. Azuna, go ahead, dump Lupus. Lupus to special, Ghost Bella. End phase now, Albion effect. And then that's just going to set quick play spell. Pass to draw spell canceller. Kept it in even going second because they know if they can break the board and then set up spell canceller plus like anything to negate 5 mana, should be in a good spot. I mean, they do have Malulu too, but you know, it's going to be pretty hard to like have all that. Activate Chaotic Elements, Chain Flame, go ahead, draw on the Ketu, and then yeah, they just go ahead and say GG's. The RB cards are just not pushing through a board here. Neither is Spell Canceller, and then obviously our Azuna got hit with Bell on the Lupus, so we never even got that in the rotation to try anything. But that is going to be it for the match. We see Millennium's Ring moving on into the top 4 of the tournament now. And the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.